Necessity Presentation of Findings. Introduction. The reason for primary research is to bring to light data that is required in the aid of creating a successful capstone project. This being that it shows hard data from infographics to support the report itself. The secondary research goes hand in hand with primary because it includes more data that is needed and required. It states more relevant facts to all of the research. Recruitment. I selected project managers and companies that Josh speaks with daily. These businesses and employees are in constant contact with Josh and helps provide data to use. They received emails with some questions for them to answer the best they can. The primary research was conducted via email and phone calls that were conducted. There were only a handful of respondents who got back to us. We received emails in a week and phone calls as well from the project managers willing to answer a few short questions that we had. I gathered the results from the emails and phone calls that were placed by Josh. The data was difficult to decipher statistically since it was not many respondents. Around 5 employees from different companies and 2 businesses who got back to us gave us data. Those who responded will provide an insight on the current IT industry state during and after COVID-19. Procedure and results. After emailing the businesses and project managers that Necessity works with, I got a few answers back that helped provide data. For example, Natcom, who is currently working on projects with Necessity, providing upgrades to various sites, elevator phones by upgrading their 3G cards to 4G. They stated that COVID-19 has affected them when it comes to materials. They have a shortage of chips and phone cards to provide currently, and the projects keep being put on hold. Another example is Manor Care nursing homes in the Florida area. Necessity had to shut its doors for the month of March in 2020 due to no major work coming in while businesses were shutting down left and right. This caused all of the nursing homes to shut all projects down, and Necessity had to halt operations for a month. This left Josh to be the only employee for the month of March, working on small cabling jobs for retailers who were still in operation. This also affected products. Even in today, it's very difficult to get certain materials to successfully complete a job or project. This can include cameras, wires, cables, and more. Now with things reopening in some states, it has changed the course a bit. Parts are still very difficult to get, but businesses and projects are booming due to retailers and medical facilities needing upgrades and help. Conclusion. This information will be used to help better the future of how Necessity operates. An additional survey may be warranted later down the road to focus on what future products and materials may be needed on the field to best provide for the demand of current and future clients that Necessity will pull in. Following the post-pandemic IT world can bring in new challenges, and focus groups can be done to determine how businesses operate when times are hard in the industry or based on trend changes.